Flash episode review. My thoughts on tonight's episode of Flash titled Guerrilla Warfare, and Grodd is freaking back. I've been really excited for this episode, and for those of you who don't know me, I'm a huge Guerrilla Grodd fan. Ever since they started teasing him as early as the pilot last year, and we got little tidbits here and there throughout the season, and we finally got that episode in Grodd Lives, and he was even then, like, they didn't show a whole lot of Grodd because they're saving him, and he's like one of like those trick cards that like they just save until it's the right time to bring up. And Guerrilla Grodd, just one of those characters in the show. He's such an awesome villain. I mean, because he's a talking gorilla. Oh, yeah, he's not talking, but he's just a big mind controlling gorilla. And even then, he has layers to him. Like, and just I love Guerrilla Grodd so much. And the fact they brought him back, and even then, like it's funny because I'm watching the show, and maybe it's just the special effects, but Grodd looks kind of different to me. And as I'm watching it, like, I don't know if it's intentional. Like, he looks different in the face, he looks more worn down. But seeing him in the episode, I thought that, I'm geeking out here. So again, the episode itself, I thought, for the most part, I like this episode a lot. Definitely had some filler episode kind of moments. Overall, besides Grodd, I think Wells was kind of like the star of this episode. Definitely seeing the dynamic that he brings to the team now. He's kind of simmering back. He's not like the hard, he's not the big asshole that he kind of was when they first brought him in. That he is kind of, toning back a bit. He's trying to be a little more understanding, especially with Cisco. And then I love that moment in the beginning where he's like repeating that line that that Wells said, or that Reverse Flash said in season 1 with Cisco. You've always been like a son to me, and it's one of those things where I was like, this is why you're on this show. Like Tom Cavanaugh, week after week, he just brings it. And again, kind of like what I said before, he's playing well, but he's not playing well. He's basically playing an entirely new character, and seeing how he plays that, and especially how he traded that line, and his relationship with everyone on this team. I really loved him in this episode. So there's that. Hawkgirl in this episode. We finally see our first glimpse of Hawkgirl in Flash. Like actual Hawkgirl, not just Kendra. I feel like so far, they haven't really used Kendra a whole lot. I mean, she's gonna be on her own show pretty much with Legends of Tomorrow, and then she's gonna be in the Flash and Arrow crossover, which I'm really looking forward to this year. Seeing Cisco's vibing moments with her, and him first thinking it was like a Birdman, and then finally when he's kissing Kendra. And, he vibes her and he sees her as Hawkgirl, and he's just like, whoa. He's like, yeah, I'm game. I mean, he doesn't say that, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. So, seeing them together, it's kind of cute, but at the same time, it's like, this isn't going to last long, is it? Because, the comics, Hawkgirl and Hawkman are, for the most part, together, because it's their destiny to come back together after, reincarnating after every lifetime or whatever. So, I wonder how Cisco's going to feel about that. But I like seeing Hawkgirl in this episode. Finally seeing Barry's dad come back. I still don't know why they got rid of him in the first place. They never even gave a real reason other than the fact that, oh, well, if I'm here, can you really be all that you could be as a Flash? It's like, dude, you're the reason, one of the reasons why he's the Flash. Like, I don't understand why they took him away in the first place, and they finally bring him back, and to kind of get Barry out of the funk that he's been in all episode, because of what happened with last week's awesome episode with Zoom, and how Zoom kicked the shit out of Barry. And Barry's like, yes, he can get his speed back. It was all a mental thing, but it's like, if his dad was there from the beginning, he wouldn't have had that block in the first place, because then he'd be able to actually talk to his dad about it. So I still don't know why they got rid of him in the first place. I don't know if it's they don't want to pay the actor to come back every episode. I don't know. I think it's dumb. Like, I don't know why they got rid of him in the first place. I don't know. I just don't like it. So there's that. And Gorilla City, something I wasn't expecting to see. There's that. So much about this episode between, like the Barry evoking, Wells, and he was in the wheelchair. I knew that wasn't going to last, and Barry losing his speed once again, going back to last year's episode 7, where we thought Barry lost his speed again. Again, that didn't last long at all. So, like, I'm never worried about that. It's a show about a superhero. If he's not a superhero, then what's the point? So, seeing Barry's development, I was like, okay, like I kind of knew exactly where that was going. But overall, I thought tonight's episode was really, really great. Again, Gorilla Grodd back. I even like Caitlyn a lot in this episode because I feel like so far, like this season, Caitlyn's been kind of hit or miss for me. But I did like her and the way she treated Grodd, and she's like, well, no, like it's not his fault. That's just how Wells raised him, and he just feels really lonely. And the fact that they sent him to Earth 2 to Gorilla City, which I'm really excited for because the comics, that's where Gorilla Grodd's really from, at least as far as I know. If I'm wrong, yeah, go ahead and tell me below. But yes, overall, tonight was just a really, really great episode. Better than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I figured with Gorilla Grodd it was going to be good, but I mean, like, there were moments where I felt like another filler episode, and overall, I really liked it. I liked that there's less Patty, but I did like how they handled her, and like she didn't really believe Barry's bullshit. I mean, I did like that about it. I mean, I still like them as a couple, but I do like Patty as a character. So it'll be interesting to see how they handle that. I mean, she's probably not going to be in the episode much next week with the Flash and Arrow crossover. Well, actually, no, it's not even next week. It's in like 2 weeks, so there's not even going to be an episode next week. So I'm just going to, be here. I don't even know what I'm going to be doing next week. So yeah, I think that's going to be from me. Oh yeah, negatives. Not enough Grodd. That's pretty much it. I mean, the only thing I didn't like about the episode, really, overall, was not enough Grodd. I mean, I understand for the special effects and their budget and all that stuff. But, I mean, I as a fan, I want to see more Grodd. And Grodd just, again, badass villain that I'm really glad that they brought back. And so, yeah, that's going to be it for me, guys. So, yeah, if you guys like what you see here, go ahead and hit subscribe below. I review Supergirl, Flash, and Arrow Monday through Wednesday every week. You guys are going to check those videos out. All my reviews are up online. All my comic book movie reviews are also up on my channel. I do trailer reviews as well. I'll be reviewing the Star Wars when that comes out. And who knows, I might even review the new Hunger Games movie this week. We'll see. But yeah, so that's going to be it from me, guys. So until next week, or actually in 2 weeks, have a good one.